What's going on, everybody? This is your immortal Afro, Josh. Well, it's been a while, but I want to hop back into this and have a little bit of fun. This is a new mod that's been added to Monster Hunter World, the game I've been playing mostly because I can't help it. It's too good. It's too good. I can't not play it. But they added a few monsters. Check them out. Monster Hunter World Resurgence. And these guys are basically the thing that I prayed for and didn't think was going to actually happen. But hey, fuck it. It's here now, so. They've been keeping the game alive by adding some new monsters, which is really cool. And I am in no way, shape, or form prepared to like fight them. I can fight the newest one. Right, how do you pronounce it? Abiogladius. I can fight him, but Crimson Fatalis I can't touch because I've only recently managed to beat him with the help of some extremely experienced hunters a while back, and I still need to get some stuff off of him. But as far as like the monster itself, yeah, no chance in hell. So what I'm going to be doing here is just mostly kind of practicing fighting Abio and just kind of see where I'm lacking, because one thing I've never really quite understood or learned in this game was how to build a proper armor set and like how to build one around each hunt instead of thinking I could just make one size fit all armor. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing that. By design. First, I'm just kind of show off Crimson Fatalis because this is the first time, not the first time I played him earlier, but I haven't really just kind of seen him a lot, and I messed around with him offline, but I'm gonna do it again just because he looks really cool. I think he's on page 2. There he is. Really cool looking monster. It's like a different variation of the in-game monster, regular Fatalis, Fatty. Except this one is a lot to do with fire. Got the food activation just to die. So with like a regular, with Crimson Fatalis, like, I guess I have to, the thing I really need to work on is getting the helmet for the Fatalis armor set. I don't have it all. I only got like the chest and feet. But the thing I suck at, I get smacked if I get stunned and then killed. That's all finished. Really cool they added the little fly in. Get out of there. Oh, wow. I gotta like figure out how that works. And as soon as we do that, I get caught up in it. Cannot lose. music. And I'm dead. Almost dead. He does so much damage. I know I'm unable to beat him because I do not have whatever loadout required. Oh, that's dead. Woo! Almost didn't make that. Ugh. Right back into it like an idiot. Now I'm dead. At least you get 5 continues. But I'm gonna go down to it just to kind of get an idea of what it played like. Then I'm gonna go fight Abio. So I can actually fight him. Can't fight any version of Fatalis, especially not by myself. Stuck in his leg. What's up, Lou? You here to watch me get cooked? Well, no more. I need to do like a team to fight Fatty. I am not ready to do nothing to him. He too strong. You doing all right? Eat some Bush's chicken. Well, that don't sound too bad. I'd actually like some chicken. Let's see if I can do some SOSs. Lazy ass likes to promise more vids than disappears for weeks. Yep. But in this case, I've been developing some allergies, I think. Because you can't see it now because it's kind of healed up. My eye is, or was, extremely red and irritated. I have to go get some patches for it because the light's really been fucking with it. And I thought I was sick. I ran around, took a COVID test and everything thinking I was sick, but it turns out it may have just been an allergic reaction. It's nothing serious, even though it hurt like fuck, but I wasn't really sure where that was going, so I was like, I don't want to get on the camera and look like I've been smoking weed for like 7 hours straight. It's been like off and on for like the past week and a half. And I've had problems with my eyes before. I just wasn't really sure what it was. And the last time I went to the doctor to get it looked at, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, it got diagnosed with a very specific thing. And I did not think that's what it was this time around. And I don't really like going to the doctor to bother with them because, you know, it's going to cost money and you got to take pills. And I don't like taking no type of medicine. But from what I gathered today, it may have been an allergic reaction or just allergies because as far as I know, I've never had them. So that's why I was just kind of like, I think I'm sick. But, you know, outside of that, I just like whenever shit like that happens, I just kind of stop, even though I shouldn't. But since this was like something that was kind of more visual, like you can't really see it too much because I have the camera. I fixed the camera on the stream so that it kind of pulls back some. So it's not like directly in my face because it wouldn't look good. But as far as like video content, your homie gave you pink eye? Nah. But as far as that, like I am working with a guy who's trying to run for Congress. I'm gonna keep that kind of on the low for now. I really like him. He's kind of like embodying the concept of want something done right, got to do it yourself. And he asked me to help him film his, you know, for his campaign commercials or whatever. So that's kind of really what I've been focused on, because I wanted to make sure he looked good, and you know, even if there's like a 1% chance he could win and get into the district, you know, Congress seat, I'm all for it. And of course, we talked about, you know, him appearing on my channel and just kind of going from there. So that's kind of been like the side focus outside of, you know, my eye being shitty. But kind of have to be patient with that. I want to do like some reshoots with him, and I feel pretty good about it. You know, I've never really done something like that before. You know, I've never really done videos in the vein of like services and being paid for them. It's a different feeling. It's a good feeling. So that's kind of where that is right now. But you know, that's not an excuse, obviously, because as far as like building up the channel, there's a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm trying to just pick stuff that I care about. If I don't care about stuff, I don't really want to talk about it. But even on that same note, you know, you still kind of have to talk about it. Like the stream, I was going to do a stream on a political channel today, but I decided to save that for tomorrow because I wasn't really prepared. I got off of work and wasn't really ready, and my eye was still kind of calming down. Wasn't really sure if that was going to be you know, something I wanted to deal with during the stream, especially when I got to have the light in my face. Make a rant on that world famous slap. Oh yeah, you know, I pushed it back for tomorrow, so I'll talk about it then, but it's definitely going to be like probably 60% of the stream talking about the slap and its implications. Because I've said a lot of shit on Facebook about it, and I think it kind of comes down to what it means to be a man and how Will Smith is essentially a pussy. He's no longer a man. He let Jada Pinkett, whatever her name is, run his life. And that simp-like, cuck-like behavior is like very detrimental to the male image. So there's a lot to cover on that. And my friend Chris, you know, my co-host, he don't really give a shit about it because he's like, dude, I've been hearing about that shit all day. You want to hop on here and talk about it for an hour? Like, yeah. Because, you know, it's what we're supposed to do. You know, we're pretty shit at it, but, you know, if there's going to be any hope of, like, getting anything out of it, yeah, that's what we got to do. So, I'm going to do whatchamacallit first. Abio. So, like, that's kind of like the goal here. As far as that. So, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow because, you know, strike while the iron's still hot. Some people think it's fake. I don't really think it's fake. And even if it is, I don't think it really matters. Imagine if it had a media would have reacted if the white guy who smacked Chris. you already know. It would have been a whole different thing. You know, Will Smith got black privilege, the thing that nobody wants to acknowledge. It is what it is. You know, if he can run around slapping folks, why not anyone else? And that's another thing it kind of implies, you know, jokes. You know, Chris got slapped for doing his job. Making fun of people, being a comedian, being funny. But, you know, if you're a bitch-made man and you're defending your wife's honor, Jada Pinkett, her honor, doesn't really make sense to me, seeing as how she likes to sleep with people half her age outside of the marriage. You know, they call it they were having an open relationship, but it was an affair. I don't think that's something anyone's buying. And it's all stupid. It's all stupid. But, like I said, that's kind of why it should be, we should talk about it. But yeah, like I said, there's plenty to talk about it, and I want to have to have like a better setup for the live stream about it tomorrow, because I didn't really have enough time. I typically want to stream no later than 6 or 7 our time, because Chris has work early in the morning. Thank you. Probably gonna wake him up. I messed up the music files. It's whatever. There's the stuff. Sad how people are just casually okay with black on black violence, but the moment a white person is involved, everything changes. Essentially, because, you know, we're in a pretty stupid place culturally where we allow stuff like this to happen, and, you know, allow one group of people to have it go this way and react to it. And when another group has that same incident or whatever, the reaction is totally different. It's like, the very thing y'all claim to be against, y'all support full stop. Just depends on who it is and what the incident ensues and all these stupid rules. No. Careful, yeah. Gotcha. Shield about to go out. That move, I don't quite get it. It has the biggest hitbox ever. It hits everywhere I don't even think I can block it. Ow. That kind of hurt. That also kind of hurt. Let's come back this way. With the poison.
Yes!
That was good. What's the range on that? I don't know about that. That shit hit everywhere. I'm not sure how. Right into one. Give me the mount. Take off. Excuse me, dog. Not surprised at that. Flash move. So damn much. Trying to reach a comment. Dude, go blind, he just started swinging. Stop doing that. Of course. Too bad Fresh Prince is enslaved to Jezebel. It's not too bad. That's what he wants. You know, people keep talking about, oh man, poor Will Smith. He don't deserve this. He's being manipulated. Yeah, not if you're there. You know, you must be into this type of thing. Because, you know, they've been together long enough for it to be pretty clear whether or not her intentions are positive or negative. He ain't going nowhere. He like that shit. So we're supposed to stop acting like he a victim. That dude is like 50-something years old. He is too old to be a victim. He been around too long. He know what he like. He like being manipulated by women. So fuck, let him. that's the way he liked it, and let him. I was gonna stop trying to. Ow. Stop trying to cape for him just because they like him. That's the only real reason. People still give him accolades or whatever. Yeah. All what it is. You like being taken advantage of. You like cucking. For you to tell him he can't do that. I just don't get why he's so intent on showing everyone that he's such. That's what I'm saying. Some people just like that stuff. And we disagree with it because we're just like, that's pathetic. And since it's Will Smith, people have, I guess, a higher expectation of his character. I'm like, it is what it is. Like, it be the people you don't expect to have the weirdest kinks and fetishes. It's like having a woman that can take advantage of him and make him look like a clown in front of everybody. You gotta tell him he's not allowed to have that. Well, different strokes for different folks. That's what he likes, and he's allowed to like that. He can have it. He liked getting on national television and embarrassing himself in front of everybody. Can't be me. Like I said, all he's doing is giving the world a good prime example as to why you shouldn't let your woman control you. And if that's what he's doing, I'm thankful for it. He's a great example. Must not cost him too much. She's still in love with Tupac. Yeah, dude, everybody knows that. Except for him, apparently. But maybe that's part of the relationship. Maybe it doesn't work unless she still loves Tupac. I can't say I understand. God damn. I can't say I understand what the cuck mindset entails, but if it's anything based off of like what Will is doing, ugh. People just like that shit. You seen that meme, like, I'm disappointed Will Tupac would have shot him. So there's plenty of humor to be found out of it. Sucks for Will, but you know, if that's what he's into, who am I to judge? Or not judge, because everyone's doing that, but I can't tell him he's not allowed. He's a grown man. He likes what he likes. You like that cucking action from Jada Pinkett? More power to him. Oh, I know she's having a ball. And like, oh, you get the date one of the most well-respected and highly paid actors in the world while sleeping around with whoever you want. You know, I mean, I've heard that people in that bracket have something going on to where it works for them, but they keep it private. You know, I guess she just got too hungry. She's like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. Everyone can know, and it won't matter. behind him. Yeah, Joker said it best. You get what you fucking deserve. I don't know what happened right there. But I will gladly take it. Down here. He's already pissed off. I don't know if I want to fight him here. Come up here. Just in case the shit goes south. Yeah, but I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow, hopefully around 6, no later than 7. I'm going to you under there. Asshole. I don't know why I got the Final Fantasy music. But I'll take it. It's really cool. Let me turn some of this stuff down right quick. I don't know why I look at this stuff, I'm just gonna buy it anyway. cuts back a little bit. I'll probably do one more hunt and call it a night. Gotta get up early tomorrow for work. Wow, this one ain't even worse. I don't know what it is about Monster Hunter. Like when you turn down the settings low enough, it's not low enough. What do you want me to do, game? I'm doing everything you asked me. I'll try 720. Maybe it's just like a rise in that aspect. Game must be restarted. Probably just play streaming at 720 if it works. I know it worked on Rise, but I don't know about World. Well, that seems to work a lot better. Looks horrible on my end, but it's better on the stream.
Yeah.
get faded by Fatty one more time. You're not Fatty. Why not? See if I can. hit me out behind me. Say, use my mount. Over here. Oh, ouch. I thought he was about to fly down there. Like that. Never gonna not get on there. There you go. But what I thought was gonna happen. Probably wouldn't have been able to block that either. waste. Touching me. Well, that's all with that. Let me figure out what type of build I should be learning how to use. I'm dying too quick. This dude's just slapping me around. Well, I'm gonna just see Fatalis one more time before I call it a day. Or a night, rather. What would I have done if someone disrespected my woman? You mean at the Oscars, a place, you know, if I was exactly in his situation, I would laugh. Because that's not really disrespect so much as it is, you know, you're at the Oscars to have a good time. So yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. makes no sense. I don't quite understand that yet. One messed up family. Yeah, it's just Hollywood, dude. Oh god. Ooh. Okay, that's a clutch there. Instant kill. Ooh. Yeah, that was bad. But yeah, dude, like that whole situation could have been avoided if he had just you know, laughed like he originally did. But you know, since Jada wears the pants, you gotta sit there and look like a dummy. I get mad for my wife because I accidentally laughed when I shouldn't have. I don't know. I'll never understand the cuck. I'll never understand cuck culture. I don't get it. But maybe it's supposed to be that way. She got big balls, big ovaries. She got all of it, big everything. And I'm dead. That's a nice stuff. Oh, wrong side. That shit instantly kills. All the carts. That was a clutch claw right there. I did not do it. The Elden bling looks good. One of these days, but not today. Doing all right, Gaseous Clay? Messing around with some modded monsters I know I can't beat. fun to mess around anyway. Reached finally the end, the true end game in Monster Hunter. And now I gotta like legit train. Keep missing that. Better than before. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I think I may have discovered that I have developed allergies because this past week and a half was pretty shitty in a way that I was not prepared for. My eye has been like my right eye. It's better now, but earlier today and yesterday, that shit was looking like you know how Cyclops' eyes turn red before he shoot beams? That's how my eye was looking. And it was not fun. And of course, me over here tripping, I'm like, so, am I sick? Because like, of course I was coughing, sneezing, and all that good shit, but I wasn't really sure why. Because I'm like, I don't normally have this problem. So I didn't really want to do nothing in front of the camera because like you could like it was that bad. Like even from here, if you were to see how my eye looked, it looked like I was like blazing like shit. And I don't smoke. I want to give off the impression that I smoke. And it sucked. Like it hurt, and for some reason light was very sensitive to it. And I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was saying like, yeah, you might have developed some allergies because I'm allergic to peanut butter, but I wasn't always. And me over here thinking, I'm like, well, I'm just me. I don't have any allergies. But then I learned you can develop allergies. I also learned I'm about to die. Stuffy. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's like, I don't know for sure, but it seems like the most plausible right now, given like, what my symptoms were. Coughing, sneezing, nose running, red eyes and all that shit. I was like, yeah, dude, this sucks. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Because I don't really get sick that often, like at all. So it was kind of weird. Why does it pull me to it? I don't understand that. Oh, dead. Allergies can develop or even get lost over time. I used to be allergic to shrimp, but not anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm not accustomed to it. I'm 31, and I've never had that issue. I just assumed I was just buff, and that I would never I thought allergies were something people were either born with or something that you had developed early. So this stuff kind of happening now was a real, really threw me off. I wasn't sure what the hell's wrong with me. I even went and had one of those little mini COVID tests. 31 heavens, you're practically a lady now. People say I don't look it. Folks think I'm still in my 20s. I'm like, I'll take that. But no, I'm old. I'm getting old. That's round this for a minute. Shit, what I do if I was your age, I know what I know now. Yeah, I think that's the case for everybody, and that's what I like. That's kind of the plan, because I want to do something substantial in my 30s, but it's just a matter of planning, and it's like you can't really figure that shit out. You just have to suffer until you get it right, because there are things I want to do, things I can do. Things I wish I could do, but I don't have the discipline or the drive to do it. Like Lude, make sure he always stay on my case, which I appreciate, Lude, by the way. Don't think I'm not appreciative of that, because you always gotta have somebody to stay on your case so you can like be on top of it. But outside of that, it's just a lot of distractions, a lot of shit that's going on, and I'm just not organized. The guy was telling Lude that I'm working with this guy who's trying to run for Congress in the district of the state I live in, and I've been kind of working with him, getting used to making political ads, campaign ads and stuff, which is new, and it's a lot of fun, but it's new. And I don't know shit about it outside of, what I guesstimate or assume. And there's not a lot to go off of outside of just other campaign ads I've seen. This guy I'm working with in particular, I really like him. He's really cool. And he has like the mindset of, these guys suck, so I'm gonna get in there and do it myself. And of course, I'm all about that. I'm gonna be working with him Thursday afternoon. Record some more videos. We already recorded some, but we want to try some different things with the camera work. We tried the green screen thing, and while it looked good, it didn't look preferable. Of course, I got to customize it to the way he wants it. Making videos for someone else, which is cool. I like it because you get paid for it. But that's fun. That's kind of been taking up time. But just between like this and last week specifically was me struggling with understanding whether I'm sick or if I'm just having an allergy, whatever. And like I said, I don't know for sure, but my manager told me like it sounds pretty close to that. So I'm gonna buy that. Put it that way. I'm gonna try. You know what? Just try them. I know I can't beat them, and I'm probably going to screw it for everybody else, but I'm gonna try it because I really need some more mats. Have I ever heard of Basil Marcoux? Is that a name of a person? Or is that like a thing? I have to look it up. Cause no, I don't know what that is. He's a special man who ran for office a long time ago. I did see a video. I don't know if it could be the same guy, but it was really funny. This guy decided to run, and it was god awful. Funny as hell, but god awful nonetheless. I wonder if that's the same guy, because if it is, that's pretty funny. I don't know what he was like running off of, but it was clearly stupid. All right. First difficulty. I'm gonna try this one time and I'm gonna call it a night. I do need to get some stuff. There you go, armor skin. Let's do that. Link this channel in Discord DMs, funny ass shit. Alright, I'll check it out. I'm thinking it might be what thinking it might be what you're talking about, because it sounds I don't want to say it sounds familiar, but it sounds like something I may have seen. I'm kind of like trying to focus here because I actually don't want to suck. Ooh. Level 2. One's better than none. God damn it. I'll go down there and he do his ultimate special. got a couple items. I'll try that one more time. I don't know if there's anything else I can bring. Try one more time. If not, call it a day or night. What, like 30 minutes? Hold on. I think I did the wrong quest. About 30 minutes. Should be 50. Unless that was the first one. Now what you give me? Oh, I guess that was it. Okay. Why not? Just means I don't have to stay up that long. But it was a 50-minute quest. Wait till these other guys get in. Wah, wah. Just want to get my connection issues sorted. We gotta throw down. Oh yeah, dude. Most definitely. Just say when. I'm glad you're getting everything put together though. Why not? This guy there. Defeated. Trial by fire got singed but made it. That's good. That's all that matters in the end. Let's see exactly how much left I gotta get on his set. Everybody's here. One Cortex, Immortal Reactor. Alright, so I just need 5 Cortexes. I'll try again after the stream tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, y'all. Just wanted a quick one and mess around with these new monsters and mods, because it clearly isn't doing me any good to be slow. But yeah, this game gets too much good support from Monster Hunter Team Monster Hunter Resurgence. The new monster Abiogladius. It's pretty fun. Nice addition. Crimson Fatalis is more than I can handle, obviously. But it's just really nice to see this kind of this level of effort, go into this game. I'm glad it's getting this type of attention, because it only kind of it insinuates that there'll be more later down the line, which I think is awesome. So can't wait for that. So 18 hours. What do I get? Celestial Wyverian print. I'm gonna need that, so I'll do that later. But thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming on the political channel tomorrow, talking about the Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle, and how Will was a complete bitch for what he did. Celestial Nigerian Prince. Wyverian print. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the whole Will Smith thing. We're gonna talk about the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida, and how Disneyland is probably the land of child diddling, which everybody knew, but whatever. It's the world we live in. Will is never going to live this down. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. It's so annoying, dude. I was talking to Lude about it earlier, how that didn't need to happen, and now it's already bad enough. Because, you know, initially most people, well, a lot of people still, even now, they want to give Will the benefit of the doubt and give him, you know, let him down easy, because it's like, yo, he's been going through so much, you know, people been talking shit about him, and it finally came to a breaking point. He just couldn't take it. Really? Look, all that stuff is of his own machinations. If he had handled his woman like he was supposed to, he wouldn't even be in half this shit. Anyone with a brainstem that had just the slightest idea of how Jada Pinkett has been understands that she's not a good woman. And for him to go this far to defend her despite how shitty she has been to him, assuming it's all true, which I'm pretty sure it is, her putting their private life out there on complete display for everybody to see and comment on, which can't be any fun. If she has a hyphenated last name, she's a biatch. Yeah, because like she didn't want to give up her whole name, assuming that's how that works. But you know, to me, it's not a surprise, because everybody. The only reason people are being so passive about Will is because it's Will. Come on, man, Fresh Prince, I Am Legend, I Robot, and like, cool, but just because he's the main lead in some of your favorite movies doesn't mean that it doesn't mean he's above criticism or, you know, being called out for what he is, a fucking cuck. And hey, if that's the life he wants to live, let him. You know, I'm not against him living out his fantasy of being completely demoralized by a horrible woman. Some people like that. I don't understand why he would, you know, given all his fame, popularity, and influence, and, you know, what he's capable of. He's a fantastic actor, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I like his movies, but he's overrated. I don't even think he's overrated. I think he earned all this stuff. He's a really good actor. You know, hasn't been in a lot of movies, and I think that's kind of what causes people to say that. When you kind of get tired of seeing him, because there was a period of like 5 years where we're just like, all right, dude. It's kind of like what's happening with Kevin Hart. Not recently, but, you know, same thing a few years back. He was in everything, and you're just getting tired of seeing this dude. It's like, man, every movie is the same thing. And Kevin, you know, Will at least has range. Kevin has no range. He plays the same character in every movie he's in. Fantastic comedian. Ain't about it with his movies. Like, he's not fun to watch because he does the same thing. He does his standard routine as a character in a movie, which is not funny. But, you know, as far as Will, I'd say he's earning. He's a great actor. All his movies, majority of his movies, great, with the exception of a few. It's like, ugh. Being a cook is something a man can't come back from. Yeah. And yet so many of them do it. I don't get it. Jack Murphy is like, you know, at least Will, at the very least, he didn't run around talking about how he's an alpha or whatever. He just did movies. Doesn't really help him, given how Jada Pinkett is dragging him. But, you know, like I said, different strokes for different folks. The only conclusion I can come to is that he likes it. You know, you look at somebody like Will, you really wouldn't imagine somebody in his stature doing that. But everybody got skeletons and secrets. It would have stayed a secret if it wasn't for Jada getting the big head. She only been in like, what, 3-4 movies and acting like she's on top of the world, the red table talk and stuff. I'm like, well, all right. Well, talk about related. It comes to an important aspect about there you go. When you question relationships, because that shit's important, and a lot of these people don't really understand the dynamics that come with being in a relationship. Certain expectations you should feel. This is something that's becoming very, personal to me. I'm in a relationship, and of course, you want the best possible outcome. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But so does that make a bigger cut than Jack Murphy? Absolutely. Yeah, this is Will Smith. Nobody knew who Jack Murphy was until that shit blew up. But Will, it's like Jack Murphy, Will Smith. There's a clear distinction. I don't know if you can see it in this camera. It's a little bit closer. You see how this eye is redder than that eye? And this one opens up wider than this one normally. But the thing is, it's like with Jack Murphy, he set himself up. He's over here in this little pocket of the internet. He's just something we can laugh at. Most people have a healthy respect for Will before all this, and most people were like, "Yo, dude, like Will shouldn't have to go through that because they like him. He's a good actor." But him allowing all that shit to bubble up only for him to take it out on somebody who had nothing to do with it, bad move on his part. And I hope it destroys his career. Channel your inner Joker. You get what you fucking deserve. You should not have taken out your personal failures on Chris Rock, a guy who he was just doing his job as a comedian. And the amount of people that co-sign this is what makes it even more aggravating, because all these people, they just have they really deify celebrities. It's like, dude, I get it. He did the line. He was in your favorite movie, but do you really have to try to give him a pass for something that was so obviously wrong that it's like, come on, dude. You don't even have to do that. You don't even have to do that. It's not even necessary. But they do it anyway. I'm like, you know what? Fuck, fine. If y'all want to do it, if y'all want to do it like that, just be prepared to be called cucks next. Because had that have been any other group of people, this would have been a completely different scenario. That's what makes it even worse for Will, because everybody knows that if somebody had said somebody else said those exact same words, Dwayne, that's one people say, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If he was up there giving the interview, the speech, hosting the Oscars, and he said that, Will would have just sat where he was at. He would not have gotten up for shit unless he were ready to get rock bottom on the stage. Would have been worse, assuming The Rock would have done it. But, it just kind of shows you how soft our society has gotten. Everybody's bitch made. Men are a joke. Most men are a joke. They don't know how to maintain their relationships. They don't realize that they have a responsibility to keep their shit in order, because everyone wants to float the idea that, women can do it too. It's not their job. If it was their job, we'd be living in a much different society, but this isn't Earth 67 in the Gamma Alpha Andromeda Galaxy on the other side of the multiverse. Here, shit operates in a specific way, and if you change that, you run the risk of destroying everything. And we see that. We see it. And no matter how many examples come and go to prove this extremely simple, basic rule, people will still try to find a way to argue it. And it's so stupid. So stupid. The coming hardships will sift these weaklings out of the gene pool. Yeah. That's why, it's funny, shout out to Russia for invading Ukraine to, first of all, end COVID, then it's so stupid. But with how things are being handled over there, it's funny because everyone wants to buy into this whole equality bullshit until shit hits the fan. When your country's getting invaded, and now all of a sudden, if you're between the ages of 18 and 60, you can't leave, but all the women can go. Very interesting. Also, they could create another migrant crisis so that they can do this globalist bullshit. I'm gonna say that for the show tomorrow, because I want it to be a show. I got a new layout, not a new layout, but a new intro and stuff that I kind of want to incorporate, because I want to make it a weekly show until I can move it into several days a week. And it took a little bit of work. That's what I was fucking with earlier today before I started messing with them while I was on Monster Hunter. Sounds rather privileged to me. Yeah, exactly. Well, but the more people wake up and just take control, the better. And I think it starts with relationships, honestly. We could try to jump straight into politics and try to influence and affect that as much as we can, but this shit's bad enough down to where it's affecting the average people in relationships. Men and women can't really get along like they used to back in the day, because everyone's bought into this notion of equality and gender roles don't have to be like X, and it's like, to me, it's like, fuck that. Shit worked back in the day. And it worked because people knew their fucking job and they did their job, instead of trying to sit here and switch it up because, that's the new trend. Everyone just wants to join the trend instead of, doing their duty. The idea of kids does not interest me at the least. However, thinking about this shit more often than not really makes me, value my lineage if I decide to have it, and where it goes. Guys out here being loose with it, and they don't take life seriously until they get shat on, like Will Smith. Gender as a modern concept was invented by Diddler. True facts. What? Send me the info on that. I'd like to share that with the rest of the world, because I believe it. I could, because like a lot of this stuff is very samey. Take the people in the people getting all pissy about the bill in Florida. These people are mad because they can't teach weird ass gender bullshit to children. It's like, I don't know, man. Like that alone should be enough to be like, hold on, something's strange about this particular group of people. And I'm almost happy that it involves Disney. It's just great. Like, yeah, this is the perfect ground for these people to be caught and exposed. So, yeah, do it. Do it more. Show the world how freaking disgusting you are so we can weed you out. Because I know this stuff is like, it's everywhere, dude. I know it is. Because it's too rampant. But yeah, dude. Look up John Money. I will do that. But shit, my phone about to die. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight, guys. My eye's starting to do that thing again, and I don't want it to do that thing. I'm probably gonna have to, just so you know, when I start the show tomorrow, I might start wearing some patches until I can figure this shit out. Whether or not I need to take some medicine or some over-the-counter shit. I might have to just grab some Claritin and call it a day. But yeah, this shit hurts. But yep, till next time, tomorrow, stream's gonna start around 6:37ish. And like I said, the topics, Will Smith and his bitchness, the Florida stuff going on, and a few other side things. Won't be a long one. Try to keep it about an hour and a half at the longest. But till next time, folks, I'm Josh, the Immortal Afro, and I'll see you on the next upload. Peace.